Testing, testing. Oh dear. It appears I fucked up already. There we go. That will do nicely. Also... Huh. Okay, let's... Okay, we're going off of audio input capture. Alright, just testing a few things. Sorry about that. A little bit of an interesting start. But that's fine. We have Saray at exactly 0 stamina. We should amend that real quick. Yeah, now we can just stack the food. Guess we could have just used an in like a normal person. Yeah, we probably should have. Well, you win some, you lose some.
I'm sick of this Norman collecting already.
How is that possible? Everyone knows you love him. You've even got one on your umbrella.
Rose, better not to mention the mascot. It gets long.
I love long stories. Go ahead, lay it on us.
Okay, but don't say I didn't warn you. This little guy here? You can pull out his head to stretch out his neck, like a giraffe.
That's what you meant by it gets long?
Same goes for the nose, too. Max length, 1.5 times its height.
Ew, that's not even a Norman anymore.
That's right. This thing's like a talisman, an amulet, a rabbit's foot, a periapt, that sort of thing.
I don't quite get it, but sure.
A charm you carry because it's special to you, right?
Not really. It was given to me, so I put it on.
Eisen gave it to her, so... Oh yeah, we came here looking for another hidden shrine, or yeah. Oh, got ourselves a bit of a lag spike. Hey, these respond, but that didn't. It's nice to see that the herbs in this game actually respawn, whereas in Tales of Berseria, I came back to a herb that was... I came back to an herb that I gathered at the beginning of the game, late into the game, and it never respawned. Like 40 to 60 hours of playtime, and it did not respawn. You lied to me. You turned her against me.
I found this.
You did that yourself. This guy sure is everywhere. Oh there, Zeray. I've come across an interesting tidbit. A ways into the Lake Haven Heights, there is a ruin of a shrine. People used to come from far and wide to pray there, but now it lies abandoned, shrouded in constant thunderclouds. Doesn't it set your explorer blood afire? That's actually really helpful. Like Lake Haven Heights? And a bunch of people were arresting grave robbers by the falls.
Let's get this over with.
Ha! Back off! All right!
Let's start a flame
Water!
around
Let's
me.
spread out!
Glimmer Drag! Flare Vortex!
It's
Shut
not
more!
yet!
Beast of water!
Sweet dreams!
Aqua Serpent! I can get changed without making...
Oh, there's something there.
We cannot avoid this battle.
What? What are they?
Phantom Hellions, ones who are trapped by malevolence even in death.
Ha! Motion current! It's over! Fight my enemy! Come forth! Beast of water! Strike! Aqua Serpent! Lord of wind! Moment! Strike! Torrent spear! Carve my path!
Lightning strike!
Not this time! Torrent spear! Dark star! Alright!
Lightning strike!
You alright, Nicolio?
Lord of water!
Shred 'em! Hang on, everyone!
Right aim and fire! Azure assault! Blue flurry!
Gale Fang!
Blistering
Whirlwind
finish!
slash!
Gotta give him the
Sarai,
back.
is your sword style self-taught?
Yep. Lila, what did you mean they were trapped by malevolence even in death?
Humans and seraphim, in fact all living species, have something within their bodies called a soul. A phantom is the hellion which results when that soul itself is corrupted by malevolence.
Then does that mean, even if we purify them, they won't go back to their human form?
Yes, they are already dead. But if we don't purify them, their souls will retain their malevolence, drifting around aimlessly for all eternity.
As hellions who continue to prey on humans, you mean?
So purification is still a way to save them, right?
It is.
Okay. I know what I must do.
They did.
I've prepared the bottles.
Done. We mustn't hold
Burn
back.
ya.
Don't let up!
Don't celebrate just yet.
Frozen ship, now's my chance! Don't let up!
Was that all?
Wait a moment. We already been to that one. Well, shucks. Yep. That's why I was back here, because it's like, oh yeah, because there's an X at the city. So we must wander about, figuring out where exactly in the city this tomb is. I wonder if it has something to do with that giant wheel, in which case is... That feels like a plain of water thing, though. Let's look at the shrine. Sorry. That's interesting. You know, I think it will be... I think the game does kind of want to put us in that direction anyhow. Even though all the characters are like, don't worry about Maltran.
You! Give up! We caught you red-handed!
Darn!
That voice.
It's a Hellion!
Purify him.
Yeah.
You need something, oh great shepherd?
Is it alright if I deal with this boy?
I'm afraid not. The only way to apprehend pickpockets is to catch them in the act.
But he's...
If you do the crime, you do the time. No matter how old you are.
This kid just wasn't ready for real-world consequences.
Hey, mister! Why don't you let Saray have a talk with him before you take him away? Just a word from the shepherd might steer the kid toward the right path in life, better than any time in detention.
That would be pointless.
Come on, it won't do any harm. What, you got some problem with Saray talking to this boy?
I never said that. It would simply be a waste of time.
You said this kid wasn't prepared to deal with the real-world consequences of his crimes. Are you prepared, mister?
What?
I'm part of a merchant crew that travels all over the world. You think I don't know why the pickpocketing problem is so bad?
I see. How much do you want?
Don't put me on your level. We Sparrowfeathers value our customers' trust. Saray, we're taking this guy to jail too.
Like hell you are, you lying brat!
You will not lay a finger on her.
Shepherd!
Oh hey, stop! Wait! Saray!
Go after him.
Okay.
If it ain't one thing.
Saray, I'll go after them as well.
Gotta split
Please
our
purify
party.
that boy.
So we just have
Shepherd or
Mikleo
not,
and
I
Edna?
won't let you obstruct my duties! Guard, leave him alone! Even we can tell something about you stinks!
Yeah, what kind of guard are you?
You think we don't know what you're up to when our backs are turned? You
Yep.
dirty crook!
I think we're good here. Let's go after Rose.
Yeah, you're right.
We're heading after Rose, right?
Look how defeated that guard looks. He's like, fuck. Keep shouting about corruption. Oh my god, Rose, you killed a child.
Phew!
You made it.
Is it over?
Maybe.
If it really bugs you that much, why don't you check up on him?
Well, how would we do that?
Let him lead us home.
Oh, so he wanders and we tail him.
That could work.
All right then. Saray, Rose, you guys hide. I'll go wake him up.
Looks like they've made their decision. Are you okay with this, Lila?
Well, as long as we only follow him.
Now!
Yeah!
You don't shout now when you're trying to sneakily tail a man. Or child.
Don't you think he'll stop pickpocketing now? We purified him after all.
Not so sure about that. I've heard word of pickpocket gangs.
Fucking gay.
Oh, really?
We need to find out whether he was doing it on his own or with a group.
What did you mean by you knew why the pickpocketing problem is so bad?
The enforcers let him off a lot of the time in exchange for part of the takings. Then, when the guards need to hit their quotas, they round him up anyway. That's probably what that was about.
No way.
That's how corruption be.
Look, he's going in.
A noble's manor.
It's clearly not his house.
I'm guessing a pickpocket gang then.
And so this must be their base.
Something tells me he's not gonna quit stealing.
Well, crap. Come on, we're not done yet.
Rose, it's unfortunate, but I'm not sure we should...
Lila means that this is just a problem of human society.
Right. It might not be something a shepherd should get involved in.
Huh.
Sorry. If he's doing it by himself, I'd be okay letting him deal with the consequences. But if there's a gang forcing him to steal, it's a completely different story. I gotta check to make sure.
Yeah, I thought so.
I understand. Let's go check it out just in case.
At this point, I'd really
You sure?
appreciate if...
But no more than that. Understood? Saray, Rose. Even if you don't intend them to, the powers of the shepherd and the squire can greatly influence human society and the spirits of men. Please don't forget that.
All right.
We'll just watch and see who goes in and out.
Bored.
Who knew that we wouldn't see anything for days on end?
You all can go back to the inn. I'm staying here.
It's okay.
Shh. Someone's coming out.
Look, I'd imagine,
It's a bunch of little kids.
Those kids. You think maybe they're not being forced to pickpocket?
We've come this far. Let's see this thing through.
Dezel?
You go follow those brats. I'll go check out the building.
Thanks.
Oh boy.
So what I really wish is that at times like these...
Don't go for anything big, got it? Only money and jewelry and stuff.
Are they gonna have anything like that?
That shepherd guy did something, and now there's lots more people donating stuff to the sanctuary.
Oh cool, that sounds fun. Priests won't be mean to kids, and if there's any real problems, we can always start crying. I'm good at that.
Hey, is this really okay?
It's okay if you're us and not them.
Is this what kids are like these days?
Dangerous times.
Those kids barely have any malevolence at all.
Children and their brutal honesty can be even crueler than corrupted adults, as you've seen.
But yeah, basically, how I put it, or what I wish they'd do at times, is when it's something that Saray and Rose would be at ends doing, simply because they are... Because Saray's the shepherd, Rose is the assassin, because the shepherd shouldn't get involved, but Rose does not give a shit. She's an assassin. I'd really want, at times, to play directly
Dezel,
as Rose.
how was it?
The building was completely empty. Those scamps are probably just camping out there.
So then, those kids are acting on their own.
Now we're zooming. We're at the speed of casually approached child.
All right, it's snatching time.
Now that we know the score, do we want to report them to the guards and end this whole thing? After all, they're not Hellions. Let's tell the guards about it, and then put it all behind us.
Okay.
I can't do that!
Hey, Rose!
Darn it! What do you want? Look, I never did nothing.
We know all about what you're up to. Fooling the priests
They
into
didn't give
thinking
me
you're
a
helpless
fucking
orphans and then
choice.
robbing them blind. You should be ashamed of yourselves.
Oh yeah? You got any proof?
This here is the shepherd. His word is good enough.
That's perjury! False witness!
Princess Alicia and the people of Lady Lake all trust Saray. Because he's been living an honest life. How about you? Will anyone trust your word?
Oh,
Give it up, kid.
what else can we do? The adults all abandoned us. If we want to survive, stealing's our only choice.
Rose, maybe we ought to...
Come on, Saray. Let's bring them to the guards.
Like we were planning to? In the first place?
But to think children their age could conceive of such wretched duplicity.
And the other children?
They were all caught by the guards and hauled away.
I see.
Those who commit crimes must be punished, even if they are children. It's the way the world works, but it still pains the heart.
Yeah.
On the flip side, though, a jail cell is still very much a, Look, there's homeless people who commit crimes to get hauled off to jail. It is technically free housing.
Hey, isn't this an Earth in Historia?
Oh, that. That was a donation from someone in the city. It looks rather rare and precious, so we've been unsure whether we should sell it.
Nice! Good call, Mr. Priestman.
Huh? Oh, thank you.
Father Brunor, we're actually collecting these.
You think we could have this? We'd pay for it, of course.
No, please, that's not necessary. If it's something the shepherd needs on his quest, by all means, please take it. I'm sure the donor would be overjoyed to know that their gift had been some help to the shepherd.
Thank you, Father Brunor.
Do we actually need to full-on collect these? Because we just grabbing them gives us the vision. Why keep them? It's like, hey, can we just tap our hands on this thing? Talk to the hand, he says, felling the dragon. Yes, you sit and think about what you've done.
He beat the dragon in one hit!
And a fully materialized one at that.
What tremendous power.
You saw that mass of malevolence at his back. The Hellion possessing him is far beyond anything we've ever fought.
Yeah, I'll definitely need to get stronger.
That's your reaction? I don't know whether to be worried or relieved.
Iris gems really are beautiful.
Too beautiful, more like it. That's why most people think they're just glass, or some other kind of decoration.
I see. What are they actually made of?
It's not a natural mineral.
They were most likely crafted through the use of multiple seraphic arts. Even so, it's practically unbelievable that there's something inside that lets you see the past.
I wish you could watch anything from the past that you wanted. I'd watch 1,000 years of history.
Better hope you'd live 1,000 years then, because that's how long it'd take.
Oh, right.
That would be hard even for a seraph.
Both Iris gems and ruins are just fragments of the past. What's important is what you get out of them. Because history is the architect of our hearts.
Whoa, Mikleo! That was a sweet quote.
You think so? I'm planning to put it in the book I write one day.
Well, aren't you full of surprises?
I mean, don't you think it'd be a waste not to pass on our tale to future generations?
I would love to read your book, Mikleo.
I'll give you a copy. Signed even.
Darn, I gotta come up with my own quote and signature.
Yep, I completely fucked the point of saving in a different save slot. That's fine. Okay, now we have to find... Oh, now we gotta continue what
Thanks,
we were
everyone.
doing.
I needed that.
You're okay with how it worked out?
It's better than ignoring it and spending the rest of your life wondering.
Yeah.
Oh.
Highland is moving closer to war day by day. No one will listen to me, no matter what I do.
Because you've been digging a hole, girl. You're stubborn as a mule, but even so.
I won't give up. The strength of a knight exists to protect, and their kindness serves the people.
You never change.
Saray, how are the ruins in Lake Haven Heights?
Well, you know, I did obtain the spiritual powers.
Wonderful. Though it's a shame, you just missed meeting my master.
Alicia, I needed to tell you about...
Maltran taught me the way of the spear at a young age. When I train with my master, I feel so invigorated.
Yeah, now
I don't enjoy all the scratches I get, but it's only because I lack experience.
What kind of person is she?
Well, she's kind of like a mother to me, but she doesn't like me saying that, says she's too young. But she taught me martial arts and the way of the knighthood when my mother died. I was only 7. I owe her much.
Alicia...
Though I fear I rely on her a bit too much.
That's not true.
I'll try to convince the chancellors. I do everything I can.
She still has the shades, and I like it. so goofy. Got therapy cat. Yes. Well, fitting now. Ooh, what's that? Ooh. That is pretty. Pretty. Ooh, I like that. Alright, now we go and... we got that title maxed out. Hello.
Are you sure you don't want to tell Alicia the truth about me?
Well, at least you have a sparkling personality.
You really are a pillar of support for her, you know?
That's it? You decided not to tell her just because of that? You're weak, as both a knight and a shepherd.
She's of no use to you now, right? Why don't you just leave her alone?
I'm interested, that's all. Of what will become of the foolish princess, who would needlessly turn herself into a martyr for her country.
I know Alicia will see it through.
Do you really think so? You really don't, do you? After all, you don't even think she has the strength to withstand the truth about me.
Shut up! As long as we take care of it before she knows, everything will be just fine.
No need to rush. The tables will turn soon enough. All is according to his plan.
I wonder how much malevolence...
Are we not able to tell Alicia the truth about Maltran?
Oh.
Because we can't actually believe in Alicia, even when we really want to?
She's just trying to provoke you.
Let's keep it a secret.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I agree. It appears harming Alicia is not part of her grand plan anyways.
Then I have no objections.
Rose, you agree too, right?
You sure told her off.
Saray looked like he was done with her, so I just took it from there after she started talking smack.
To be honest, I'm scared to tell Alicia the truth about her master.
Alicia really trusts Maltran, more than any one of us can imagine.
Do whatever you want. But if you do face off with her, don't hold back. Otherwise, you'll die.
Yeah, I know.
Don't get so serious. It'll be fine. Come on, stay psyched up.
Right.
Just check the stream just real quick. That said, what's on the agenda? I think so. It sounds like the whole Knights in Church I kill you thing has settled down for the time being. Still, big cities always get big city problems. Even without political power struggles, I bet if we nosed around a little bit, we'd learn some mighty strange things. Sound like a plan? I bet the end would be as good a place as any to start. Potentially. Oh, yeah. This is the upper district. The tussle with Roland was over before it started. Mighty glad it didn't turn into a full-scale war.
Bunch of hopeless delinquents. Those street kids in Lady Lake.
Well, if society's abandoned them, I don't know. Is there any other way for them to survive besides a life of crime?
It is a sad era we live in.
Give me a break. If you have to do wrong to trudge onward, you do so knowing the burden of that wrong. You hide that dark shadow within yourself and keep pressing on. Those kids weren't like that. They just went astray.
Hey, don't look at me when you say that.
Rose, so those are the things you have to think about, huh?
I don't think, I just do. Ugh, let's stop talking about this.
You mean you're just spontaneous? That's awesome.
Yes. No matter the circumstances, it's up to each person to decide how she wants to live her life and for what she must be held accountable. But Rose understands that instinctively, without thinking. Very impressive.
Or
Seriously,
she
can we
doesn't care
change
about
the
the
subject?
consequences?
Maybe the experience of abandonment will get those kids to realize the importance of responsibility.
Jesus.
Thanks to you guys pointing them in the right direction.
I hope so.
Yeah.
If it were that easy, the Age of Chaos would be over already.
I wish I screenshotted that in time. Maybe the feeling of abandonment. That was an apple gel. We don't need an apple gel. Oh, yeah, I came over there to grab a little warpy-doo. Warp. Dragostu.
There's something I want to tell you, since you've acquired the power to armatize.
Yeah?
Hidden arts are stronger than martial arts. Seraphic arts are stronger than hidden arts. And martial arts are stronger than seraphic arts. That's the basics. But we can only use martial arts and seraphic arts, which means that Seraphim aren't able to accommodate all types of enemies. You guys can use martial arts and hidden arts on your own. And during armatization, you can use hidden arts and seraphic arts.
Human, Seraphim, and armatization. So we can compensate for each of the 3 different types depending on how we use them.
Yeah. For example, for enemies that don't use any seraphic arts, it would be more advantageous if you armatize. Of course, you may encounter enemies which can be taken down more easily when you are not armatized as well. It just means that the armatization isn't all powerful.
Right.
There's the advantage of being able to concentrate 2 powers into one. But there's also a disadvantage to that as well. Assess your situation at all times. But the worst situation you can get yourself in is getting in a pinch from overthinking things. You gotta find your own balance out there.
I'll take things one step at a time. Thanks, Dezel.
If I ever meet the shepherd, I'm gonna ask. Oh dear. The howling season is back. Best not to venture out after dark. Life's too precious. Regular folk don't get to come and go freely across the border. It's all blocked off unless there's some secret smuggler's route I don't know about. The only ones allowed passage are traveling merchants who obtain special clearances. Must be quite a few of them too. I see a lot of goods from Highland making their way here, even with the international attention the way they are. I know a howl from my stomach when I hear it. Let's make a beeline to the nearest inn. God fucking damn it.
Saray, you're not going to sleep yet?
Yeah, I want to take a look around the city.
It's so quiet that I can feel the gravity of the city's history. Fitting for an ancient capital born from the height of the era of Asgard.
It's kind of dawning on me. The things we read about in books actually exist.
What a poem this would make if we were travelers of old.
A poem? Ah, Pendrago, where the evening lights are blinding sights.
Come on.
Okay, it wasn't great, but I gotta start somewhere, right? What the?
What was that? Quit it, Mickleo.
It wasn't me.
Let's check outside.
Where's Dazzle? It's howling season.
Was that Howl just now? Him?
I'm not sure, but this doesn't feel like his domain.
Could it really be?
Get some rosemary. What a nice stroll while malevolence taints the air. Look at that thick boy. Thicky, thicky boy.
There.
Not Kitty Beard, Kitty Tiger!
What a fearsome roar.
That's the Beastmaster. It must be a master of beast taming. Who says it must be?
That's pretty blunt.
I'll have to avoid saying must in the future.
Tiger Blade! How's this? Ready? No escape! It's over! Yeah! Lion Tower! Tiger Blade! Yeah!
Gravity rolls everything!
Strike! It's over!
Let's do our best! Get
Hurry!
ready to
This isn't over!
Unleash barrier!
No escape! Back off! Lion's Howl! Lion's Howl!
Oh, we had a little bit of lag.
Ready? Strike! It's over!
Take this!
That did it!
Do our best!
I need a hand!
Eyes on the prize!
Fluid Surge! Lila!
Cry out! Take this!
That's the power of Mabo Curry, you Mabo fuckhead.
There! Let's give it up! It's over!
Cry out!
I need a hand! No escape! It's over! Ha! Tiger Blade! Earth Dragon Bang! It's over! Tiger Blade! Earth Dragon Bang! Solar Ray!
Make you vulnerable! Double Demon Soul Siphon! Here goes! When you learn some humility!
No escape!
Air pressure!
It's over!
Your words will make you vulnerable!
Back off! Lion's Howl!
Soul Siphon! Dancing Ember! Gravity rolls everything!
Hitting a tiger with Lion's Howl is just funny to me.
This is unstable! Lion's Howl! Back off! Lion's Howl!
Rock on, my children! Purify the earth!
Ready? Art of Fire! Vermilion Crescent!
Resisting fire!
Pillars of Flame!
Experience who use arts with hidden arts.
Rain of Fire! No escape!
Quiver! Rampaging Giant! Echo Shock!
Burn! Burn away!
Earth Pulse! Rampaging Giant! Earth Pulse!
Release Magia!
Cry out!
No escape! Purgatory of Flame! Release my Rhapsody! I won't lose!
Barriers! Glimmer Crimson Flame! Spring Forth!
Ready? Strike! How's this? Try this on! Lion's Howl! It's time! Shadow Shock! It's time! It's time!
Soul Siphon! Flare Tornado! Going to hell! Purging Flame Surrounding!
Yeah! Don't push yourself, Lila! Lion's Howl! Reggie Gale! I can't lose!
This doesn't look good.
Saray, how long have you known Dezel?
Huh? About as long as you, I guess.
You don't sound too sure. Did you just meet him recently?
Well, I guess. Kind of recently.
I can't stand to watch this, but I'm not sure I want to join in.
It's a fat cat?
My, that's pretty rude of you.
You!
I prefer the term pleasantly plump.
Sorry.
Damn. Another dead lead.
I remember you.
Are you perhaps Morgrim?
Indeed I am.
Is she famous?
She's a high-ranking seraph who's a lone wolf, cat, and is imbued with a powerful blessing.
Whoa.
Alas, how shameful that you had to see that side of me.
This city is filled with the desires of greedy humans. I don't think you should feel responsible for it.
No, I must atone for it.
Shepherd, you are looking for a seraph to bring the blessing to this city, are you not?
Well, this city is...
Pendrago is a big city. It's impossible to eliminate all the malevolence, and the church still holds the power.
But that means all the more that there are those who would cry out for salvation.
They're just turning to Seraphim out of desperation.
Yet are the people's wishes not genuine? I can still maintain the blessing with them.
But still, you could become a Hellion again.
I've got an idea. Why not use the church's authority against them?
Wait, do you intend to filter human prayers?
Pretty sneaky.
I've been pondering over the role of the blessing in human society.
Any conclusion?
Humans should be
ignored. It doesn't really do anyone any favors if I just take their prayers and give them the blessing in return.
Quite a lot of stress for nothing.
To coexist with humans in peace, there are many things that Seraphim must be conscious of.
I see. I hope the Seraphim you're thinking of will notice as well.
Oh, what a quick-witted lass.
Huh? You're not talking about yourself?
You mean another Seraph, yeah?
I truly hope they notice me and my efforts.
We understand your idea. We'll try and find an appropriate vessel for you.
Is the inscription of the Shrine Church still there? If we use that, I should be able to maintain a good distance with the believers.
It's still there. Please, Morgrim.
Shepherd, I know I have said much, but remember that I do not distrust humans.
It's just that humans and Seraphim need to know where they stand on the issues.
Yes, indeed. Both parties shall.
She was,
Morgrim sure is the cat's quite a person.
Yeah, even though she looks so fat, proportionate.
Malevolence, prayer, enshrinement, giving the blessing. We Seraphim ought to reconsider how we interact with humans, like Morgrim has.
We humans should do the same for Seraphim. I think making that effort is the first step for peaceful coexistence, both for the Seraphim and humans.
I think...
But even Morgrim became a Hellion. Reality is cruel.
Yeah, so are you.
Let's not get too idealistic just yet, though, huh?
Right. There was so much malevolence in Pendrago that even Morgrim couldn't handle it by herself. We can't ignore that fact.
Maybe there's a reason why. A reason that might have something to do with the overflowing malevolence.
You may be right.
We shouldn't leave it all to Morgrim, and be sure to check up on her once in a while.
Yeah.
Hey, we got an alternate outfit for Desil. Hey there, Desil. That's cool enough. Yeah, just, Morgrim was the Malakim under, I think the character's name was Shigure? Basically, there's a character named Barokuro in Tales of Zestiria.
Hey,
his
wanna go ask them
brother
about
was
the Irish
a
gems?
big top shot
Alrighty, I'll go
exorcist.
ask.
Will you be alright? They look pretty sketchy.
Leave it to me. All merchants are like family. Money keeps us together.
Are you sure about this?
Let's just leave it to Rose.
We're not savvy enough to know when we're being tricked.
Yeah, speak for yourself.
I got it. They said they saw an iris gem in the ruins north of here.
A ruin in the north?
Weird. Why do they keep laughing?
Are they laughing at me?
They think you're a phony shepherd and that I'm a victim of your con artistry.
They've got it wrong.
It can't be helped. There are many who claim to be the shepherd.
But still, to be treated like a con artist?
No point in arguing with them.
Yeah. It's way better to be laughed at than to be frightened of.
What? Ah, holy bottle. You've been blessed, City of Pendrago. Blessed, I tell ya.
Thank you for taking the time to come today. Lo, I am the shepherd, Malfour.
Hey, tell me, shepherd, is it really true that you saved the plagued city?
Oh, it was nothing. I just helped the Princess of Highland a little by building a bridge in a single day.
Then what about the Battle of Glavend? Did you really stop the war?
Why, it was easy. All I did was tell them that this isn't the time to be quarreling with one another. It was a hard battle, but I was able to gain support from the Roland's Knight Squad.
Isn't that Captain Sergei from the Platinum Knights?
Then it might not completely be a lie.
Luckily, I managed to do it without getting caught.
I suppose the Knights wouldn't just let some mere imposter do as he pleases.
So you mean to say this bloke must be an actual shepherd?
It matters not what I am, but please, no matter what, believe in the blessing of the Seraphim. That is the only way to bring salvation to this world. If the people desire it so, I, the Shepherd Malfour, shall put my life on the line to deliver their prayers.
Okay.
Shepherd Malfour!
Shepherd Malfour! May the Seraphim's blessing cover the world!
This is ridiculous. Soray's the one who did those things. And I'm sure Sergei knows that too.
There must be a reason.
Probably.
Look, as shitty as it sounds, Malfour is getting Seraphim. Oh. Huh. He is getting the blessings.
Please wait, Shepherd Soray. There's a reason behind Malfour's actions.
I'm sure. I trust Sergei.
We're quite unsure how he worked his way in, but Malfour has been a favorite of General Tuller.
And so, the General has ordered the Knight Squad to protect the Shepherd, Malfour.
That's the reason?
They are just pawns of the Empire, after all. General Tuller also has a close relationship with the Imperial Majesty, and...
No more excuses! Whatever the reason is, it is clear I have sullied your honor. I can only apologize.
Not sure I had honor to start with.
I'll stab you in the back.
It was nice to see that people expect so much from the Shepherd. It's a good sign.
What a gentleman.
Gentleman schmendelman, what were you doing just standing around?
I'm afraid I could do naught. Knowing all the while who the true shepherd was.
Looks like they took advantage of just how earnest you are.
It's pretty ironic. The less affected by malevolence you are, the harder it is to live an honest life.
Such is the human condition, I suppose.
Even so, that is how humans live.
It's tough.
There is a weirdly positive effect of this man blabbing for us and being the PR. Though I do want Malfour and Saray to have like a moment where they like cross cross paths and maybe Malfour gets violent and Saray just fucking one taps him.
I just noticed whenever Mikleo gets angry, it always has something to do with Saray.
What? That's not true.
Then what's with that response? Come on, you guys are family.
It's about family. Herb. Let's shove some in our gullet. Basically just cheap level ups. Max HP increases by 10. Who has the least? You have the least. There you go, Lila. Attack power by 2. Who needs it more? Rose is gonna want some. Increases defense by 2. Rose will want some. Magic attack power. Give that to Mikleo. Art defense. Who has... Saray's doing pretty bad in that. Focus. Give some to Edna. Increase the max HP by 15. We gave a lot to... we're gonna want more HP on Rose. Oh, we could give one to both. Okay. Physical defense. Going to want to give that to Rose as well. Art defense. Give that to Saray. Give focus to Edna. There we go. Give everyone the stat ups. It's almost like leveling. Please not worry about me. The Cardinal may have passed away, but the church is far from lost. I am more concerned about you two. It seems as though the prince and the others are still adamant in continuing. Yes, the Cardinal is being given a state funeral. I shall inform you the details when they are fully decided. We ask for your cooperation of all our friends in the business community.
Huh? Wasn't that Maven?
Someone you know?
Kinda. He's family to me, in a way.
How marvelous. Maven has been a great help to all of us.
To the church? How so?
It's a bit embarrassing, but he has been teaching us many of the ancient legends that were once lost to the church.
Interesting.
Literature, legends, ruins. It is quite humbling to realize the true breadth of his knowledge.
Yep, that sounds like Maven.
I guess he wasn't faking the whole explorer thing after all.
Oh no, I forgot to give him a thank you gift.
Ah, don't worry about it. Trust me, he won't mind.
No, I really must. Oh, but I am already running late for my church duties.
We could bring it to him, if you like.
I'm dreadfully sorry. Would you be able to? He said he was heading to the Gaferis ruins to meet with some old acquaintances.
Huh. Whether or not these rumors about the shepherd are true, it's our duty to take good care of the church. We must make sure that the Shrine Church, the site of this recent tragedy, is maintained as a place of repose and healing for the people. We cannot allow Cardinal Fortin's dream to wither. It is she who stepped in to support the church through this difficult time without a pope to guide us. Morgrim. We shall set our boons. Morgrim is already fairly powerful. We're going to give you healing air. Do. Alright, give me a quick second. Oh. I used to dump everything into Velvet when I played Berseria, but having the party well balanced is real useful. Though in I think it'll become even more useful in Berseria. when I get to playing that again. Simply because there will be multiple moments where it is not the main character that you have to do solo fights with. Because you do have a couple solo fights where it's only Velvet, but there's a couple of fights where it's just Rokuro. And I think there's one with just Aizen. Most of the adult characters, or just brawler characters, have their own little moment. That said, I do need to wipe my nose a little bit. So I will be off for just a second. Good time as any to take a small intermission. Yes, this will work. Ah. Oh yeah. I played one of them. Lila's is difficult as shit, but I'll be right back. All right. We can switch screens real quick to... Oh dear. It appears that I need to... this. Having some mild tech fun shenanigans, but we are back. Lo and behold, I have been doing a weird workaround to the... I was having a weird workaround to this game's whole, like, hey, it will auto-block the visuals for a stream. It only does it in OBS. It doesn't do it for Discord, though. So I just stream it to Discord, then stream the stream. So things may get a little bit jank. Now, let's look at the synopsis, because okay, where, oh where would be this, these special ruins? I guess we could just go up and look at items. Might as well use that on you. But it'd be under key items. Note the Maven. Beans. I don't want to play any of these yet. Just because it might spoil some things for me, because I'm coming in blind. The only game, the only Tales game I'm going to be streaming that I will not be running into completely blind would be Zestiria. Though, I did play half of the first act of Zestiria when I was playing that. Right? No ruins I know of. You know what I should do? I should go up. Let's make chat a little easier to see. Oh, that's details on pirate breaks. That will just make things a little bit more complicated. Here, let's make things a little bit more zesty. Oh, it's so garish. A garish pink shirt. Hey, convenient. We just head north. Oh wait, I think I've been to these ones before. It all goes full circle.
Looks like it's been ransacked.
Of course it has. Think of the clientele that come here. It's the looting I'm mad about.
Yeah.
Maven said he had errands to run at the Great Camelot Bridge. Real shame, I was hoping he'd kick back with a pitcher of ale for a bit.
So, where did they say they saw the Iris Gem?
Whoops, I forgot to ask. I didn't really want to talk to them for long.
Fine, let's find it ourselves.
Didn't we already find the Iris Gem?
Let's do this!
Your frozen corpse is going to hell!
Run through! Win, it's over! Scumbag! Burn! Rend the darkness! It's over! Alright! Run through! Blade Bang! Earth Dragon Bang!
Dancing Ember! Don't celebrate
Blade
just
Bang!
yet.
Scumbag! Sword Flare! Bedazzle Blast! Alright! Burn! Sword Flare! Rend the darkness! Sweet dreams! You don't like you die!
Lightning
Yeah!
strike!
Burn!
Glimmer Dragon King!
Sword Flare! Rend the darkness! It's over!
Shield me!
Sword Flare!
Is that
Don't like you should die!
Flare
Surge! No foe
can stand
in our way!
Give him the windy thing. Dazzle, do the windy thing. Windy thing done. We already been through these ruins before. Oh wait, we might have been stopped because we weren't allowed to punch rocks yet. Shucks.
Enemy spotted, Lila.
Ready? Rend the darkness! It's over! Sweet dreams! Beast of water! Yeah! Those are sweet dreams!
Pyrogenic Rain! Dream Slasher!
Focus! The ruins!
Now we go up, up, and away. Already been through there. Now, the question of the ages. Who's a better paper user? Lila or Laphicet?
I've prepared the bottles.
So I think Laphicet was more like just pure holy based, whereas Lila is fire based. But I guess Lila couldn't hold a candle to Laphicet now that, you know, he's Meltalis. Or Nautilus? However you pronounce the name. Basically, he's one of the elders. It's like one of the fucking elder gods in this universe now. Because there's the 5 lords, and Meltalis is Laphicet. Right, that is confirmed. Equipment. Micleo. Earth and Gale. Really good physical damage, but really fucks up your defense and and magical attack. And you're a mage, you kind of need those. However, Rod of Tranquility. This is pretty good. This is almost exclusively ups.
Keep your guard up.
Ready? It's over! Tiger Blade!
This is it! There's still more! Not half bad!
Wow.
You know, you're pretty mature, Rose.
Coming from you, I'm not sure how to take that.
What now?
Gotta run. Run for your life. Now we can just weapon. Not weapon, weapon. Give him a whack. It has dawned on me that we may have already collected the gem here, and now, only now are we having a quest with it. Okay, it appears there might be more to the story than that. Hidden walls. Okay, so see that, but first we give ourselves some lavender. Hey there, buddy. Got any equipment with open skills? I can make it nice and pretty. Recovery speed while defending. I'm the most likely to guard, so mine as well. I can't put it on my weapon anyhow. You know what? I'll put on my fucking earrings. We haven't changed those out in forever. Shit ton of gold. Sharpened needle. Now we're going to equip you. Well, beams. That does give a lot of focus. But I feel like focus is just better on characters like, well, just the Malakim, or sorry, Seraphs. I'm so used to Berseria where they're called Maliks. And the Hellions are just called demons. Hell yeah.
So it's not a scorpion, but a scorpion-like creature?
You can look at it that way, but be careful, Rose.
It's resistant to
It's a
elements,
circuit.
so we'll need to observe their attack patterns. Okay, got it.
Earthball!
Take this! Go under!
Quiver! Shake him up! Don't push yourself, Lila!
Fangblade!
Surging landscape!
Surging
landscape!
Burn! No escape! Pillars of flame!
Eat
stamina.
this! Iron curtain! Scrap toss!
Get lost! Scorch battle! Tower of blood!
Oh, that
I
was
want
fast.
to become stronger as a seraph.
You have more than enough talent for it. Don't push yourself too hard.
Learned a new battle action. Banish Chain. When an armatized mystic art is learned, press for Banish Blast hit to perform a mystic art combo without a finishing blow. Huh? Give them the hand pat. Oh wow! I really do have the Master Sword.
Was that a marriage ceremony? And there were a whole bunch of shepherds there too.
It looked like it took place at the Shrine Church in Pendrago, and that was Maltellus's crest.
Was his Prime Lord Maltellus?
Please excuse me for a moment.
Uh-oh, she took off. Almost like you were picking on her.
We didn't mean for her to leave.
I know.
It's a bad memory.
Judging from circumstantial evidence, I'd say there's a major chance that Maltellus is mixed up in this somehow.
Yeah. For that many shepherds to exist at once, you'd need a power on par with the 5 lords.
Yeah, but let's leave the speculation at that for now.
So long as we're gabbing about it, Lila's stuck in there.
Oops, sorry, I forgot.
Well, we've met our first goal.
Well, it would have been nice if we could have investigated before the place got ransacked. But it looks like it happened a long time ago.
There's actually something I've noticed about that. Don't you think that the stones and decorations looted from here may have been used in Pendrago's architecture?
It's possible, given the location and the era.
Right. And if we can find out where they've been used, we might be able to find the hidden history of Pendrago.
If we compare with Lady Lake, which utilized the Vivia subterranean aqueduct, we might find what people in that era were thinking.
Sounds awesome! Good thinking, Miclio.
And that's not all. If we build upon our current hypothesis...
Hang on. I don't get what's so awesome about this.
But they're so enthused.
Friggin' weirdos.
Guess I'm the clown again.
No, that was a smile of praise to the true king of the Ruin Geeks.
Viva the Ruin Geek Shepherd.
What kind of shepherd is that?
I don't think I've ever heard of it.
Then that makes Saray the first.
No objections?
I guess.
The fucking nerd. Hey, we got the swordsman eye patch. Let's... Okay, you're the test subject. Okay, now I'm remembering in Tales of Berseria. So Rokuro has one eye covered. I'd always cover his other eye with another eye patch. So you'd just be effectively blind. It's like he attacks people by scent alone. We're gonna give it to Edna. We're just gonna give her all the, like, just old cameo shit. Yes. With the cowboy hat covering one eye patch covering the other. She can be the tsundere cowboy and the blind samurai. Let's talk to you. We already dropped by Alicius's manor. The Great Camelot Bridge. Let's actually warp down here real quick. Shit. Ah, finally we got different airings. After I already modified the shit out of the current ones. The secret compartment. That does beg the question how some of the... Like, if we're using magical powers to get around, it does beg the interesting question of how exactly some of the ransackers got all of that. Can't catch me. I'm too fast for ya. I'm fast as fuck, boy. You're very thick, but I'm very fast. Come on, come on, let me through. Woo. Off to the Great Camelot Bridge. Ah, if I remember correctly, that's where there's just a great barrier of you're gonna fucking die. Oh yeah, another good reason why I'm okay with handing some of the stat ups to the Maliks is that as long as a Malik is alive, you could revive yourself via armatization, and then so it's good to give them defense stats in that regard, but it's also good to give them offensive stats because when you armatize, you can do violence real good. We'll meet you, Gramps, on the bridge. This could go absolutely horribly, but we could also brute force everything. We're a sneaky motherfucker. Ah, shit. Don't worry, we'll be good. We'll be fine. enemy.
Focus, guys!
Let's get out of here!
Item. There we go, that'll heal you up real good. Alright, Lion Man, could you stop me from sneaking by?
Get ready! Let's get out of here! Ready, everyone? Freeze! Let's get out of here!
This guy just seems to ignore us, so... Maybe we can brute force our way through. That begs the question of how the fuck did Maven get through here?
Ready for this?
Let's spread out!
Let's get out of here!
Items. Looks like the path's blocked off, so... I might just want to die for a quick reset if I...
Ready for this?
If there's no way through.
Let's just get out alive!
Just keep on running. Hey, held off does rhyme with Gandalf. Fly, you fools!
Let's do this!
Run. The vultures are after your soul, Rose. The vultures are after your soul. Ah, shit, that's our ticket around. Alright. You gonna fight me?
Ready, everyone? Let's just get out alive!
Yeah, none of the seraphs appear during the It's like they just don't exist. Let's see if I can whack these. I doubt it's as easy as that, but like I can't swing my weapon. So they are blocking me off. Again, how did Maven get past here? Meet Maven at this bridge. Get to the bridge. Maven may not be at this bridge. You know what? I'm going to get back the Helldolf. Let's see what happens if you touch him. Like, if you just go up and touch the guy. The guy already saved. It won't be too big of a deal if I die. Let's go.
Get ready.
Let's just get out alive.
And because it doesn't matter, we might as well. Yeah, another thing is you also can't use items in combat during a domain, I've noticed, except like the life bottles. You can't sidestep, you just can't do shit.
Focus, guy.
Yeah, now this attack is unblockable. Oh. We escaped. Oh my god, we can! Oh my god, we can!
That did it!
Glimmer Dragon!
I need a hand!
This doesn't look good.
Under arrest, fool!
Rose, get back!
Weakling!
What happened?
You've underestimated me.
Yeah, do kill me. I want this to be done.
You
with.
disappoint me, Shepherd.
Good. If you run up to Eisen, they give you the option to run away. But I do find it very funny that you could just walk over the Helldolf this early in the game and just go like, alright, punch the shit out of me, Daddy.
This is just a stepping stone towards success.
Ah. I wonder what character this is for.
Is that a monolith?
I wonder, Saray. Only Mikleo. That's fine. Mikleo should be a little bit easier than Lila. I just need to set his moves though. Alright. Arts. Yeah, we only have Twin Flow. Let's actually set his arts. So let's just do Purity Heal. Alright, we're gonna have our down be Splash, Ice Reaver, Aqua Serpent? Yeah, that'll work.
Multiple currents. Smite my enemy. Lunar Stream. Go. Hexa Strike.
Oh, this is so much better than Lila. He has a fast melee.
Torrent Fang. Rise, miss. Return to void. Fly. Take that.
So much better than Lila.
Return to void. May your knowledge seep from you.
Like, we still have the issue of we are playing a mage.
Disappear. Rise, man. This is bad.
We are playing a mage by ourselves. Against a swarm. Oh my god. Locking onto the back of the fucking group. Can you sidestep, Mikleo? Can you please sidestep? Oh my god, he's not sidestepping. Mikleo, you bitch. There we go. Always targeting the fucking back of the line. I wish there was just a setting to target the closest at all times.
Spiral Strike. May your knowledge seep from you. This is what I'm capable of. This is bad.
I cannot... Why does Mikleo stop being able to sidestep after a bit?
May your knowledge seep from you. Mind Flayer. Purity, come forth. Splash.
Oh, Mikleo is the motherfucker to actually
Purity,
get
come forth.
to charge faster. I guess that's the obvious balance for him. Is he charges faster when hit, unlike Lila. Okay, so I might as well just soak some hits if I... If I know I can handle it.
Purity, come forth. Splash. Now. Ice. Ice. Rid these demons. Ice. Serpent of water. Open the well. Serpent of water.
It's very ironic.
Serpent of water. Open the way. Purity, come forth.
Oh, lagging a little bit.
Splash. Blades of ice. Ice Reaver. Ice. Rid these demons. Ice. Rid these demons. Blades of ice. Blades of ice. Ice Reaver.
Come on, you little shit.
Try this. Multiple currents. Find my enemy. Lunar Stream. Torrent Fang. Try this. This waters, heal our wounds! Uh-oh!
Ah, shit.
Oh, holy... Uh-oh! Oh, holy waters, heal our wounds! Purity heal!
There we go. So much easier to deal with playing as Mikleo than Lila.
Disappear! Try this!
Oh, was I slowed? I didn't know I was slowed. I didn't think I had a status effect.
Disappear!
Oh. Oh.
Worthless! Oh, holy fountain! Give us your blessing!
There we go.
Lunar Stream! Torrent Fang!
God, Mikleo's way easier. He's longer, but way easier. I don't need to just keep...
Oh, holy waters!
I don't need to keep shoving panaceas down my fucking gullet to survive.
Oh, holy waters, heal our wounds! Purity heal! Go! Spin! Go! Blaze of ice! May your knowledge seep from you! Mind Flayer! May your knowledge seep from you!
You know what? Fuck you.
Lunar Stream! Go! Exo Strike! Return to void! You know nothing! May your knowledge seep from you!
Now we can have a wizard duel!
Mind Flayer! Oh, holy fountain!
Wait.
Give us your blessing!
I didn't need to do that.
Purity, come forth! Splash! Ice! Rid these demons! Ice! Rid these demons! Blades of ice! Ice, the power of water!
Come on, you honey badger piece of shit. I know they're supposed to be skunks, but... you know. Ah.
May your knowledge seep from you!
Well, pump fuck.
May your knowledge seep from you!
We're gonna...
Mind Flayer!
we're gonna win this fight. It's just gonna take a bit.
You know nothing!
Stop it.
Return to void! You know nothing! May your knowledge seep from you!
They're hitting me with coconuts to death. Stop it. I will beat you and your family in a children's card game.
Return to void! Multiple blades of ice!
You know what?
Ice!
Fucking hell.
Rid these ice! Rid these demons! Blades of ice! Ice Reave! Blades of ice! Ice Reaver!
It doesn't help that Mikleo does jack shit for damage, though.
Ice! Rid these demons!
I think that's one downside, is Mikleo just doesn't do a whole lot of damage, it feels like.
Rid these demons! Blades of ice! Ice!
Like, Lila obliterates people when she hits them.
Ice Reaver!
But...
Ice! Rid these demons! Ice! Rid these demons! Blades of ice! Ice Reaver! Ice! Rid these demons!
Mikleo is just able to spam things easier.
Blades of ice! Ice
Stop it.
Lunar Strain! Torrent!
Okay. What status effect am I under? Oh, immune to ailments. Okay, that's...
Spiral strike! Disappear! Spiral strike! Disappear! Ha! Ha! Misty Reap! This is what I'm capable of! This is what I'm capable of!
Out of stamina.
Lunar Stream! Go! Spin! Torrent Fang! Extra Strike! Go! No escape! Disappear! Torrent Fang! Blaze of Ice! Ice Reaver!
There we go.
Disappear! Ha! Ice!
Oh.
Disappear! This is what
Did
I'm
you
capable
fucking heal?
of! Ah! Enough! Heavenly power! Enough! Be silent! Disappear! Ha! Blades of ice! Ice! Rid these Lunar Stream! Disappear! Ha! Disappear! Ha!
Can't get to a better proof of this, though. The auto blocking is annoying.
Be silent! Enough! Disappear! Blaze of ice!
So it's that
Ice Reap, Misty Reap!
incessant healing.
Enough! Ah! Ha! Blades of ice! Ice Reaver! Disappear! Spiral strike! Ice! Rid these demons! Disappear! Ha! Ice! Rid these demons!
We have the ideal combo.
Disappear! Ha! Ice! Rid these Disappear! Spiral strike! Ice! Rid these demons! Spin! Torrent Fang! Well, a win is a win.
Micleo is way easier to do than Lila's.
Good job, Micleo.
Well, it wasn't too bad. No surprises.
Exactly. No need for me to enter the ring. My manservant Meebo was enough to handle the problem.
I work my butt off, and that's the thanks I get?
Oh, was it hard? It was hard, wasn't it? Sorry we asked too much of poor feeble Meebo. Phoebo. Fear not, dearly departed Phoebo. Edna shall avenge you.
Oh my gosh, you have a comeback for everything.
For everything.
Stop that!
He's gotta know he's being played with. Why does he put up with it?
He puts up with all sorts of things. He's just that kind of guy.
He's the bottom.
I can see that.
Micleo, you did it.
No, I didn't! Wait, I mean... Huh?
Now I wonder what Edna and Dezzles are gonna be like. Because Lila's was insufferable because you put the mage who's normally in the back, you put her to solo an entire squad. It's like, oh, the spell she does, amazing, does amazing damage. But you need to get them off for them to actually work. Like, she needs someone to create an opening for her to work effectively. But Micleo's supposed to be a close quarters mage. So he is a lot easier to work with. I think Edna is supposed to be a little bit more combo heavy, so I think hers might be a little bit better. And I don't know how Dezel is going to go down. But so far, as expected, Lila was the worst one to do. I think other than Saray, I feel like Rose might be up there. Because humans are the frontline bruisers of this universe.
There you go.
God, I was wondering if that fucking bird will fuck off. Actually, now that I think about it, we gotta go look for a save point. For multiple reasons. First off, we were running for a while, but second off, we need to know where to go next. That's a dead end. Yeah, paralysis has to be the worst status condition. Like, I want to press any input and there's just I don't know what the actual percentage is, but it feels like a 60% chance the game just says, nah. But another thing that made Mickleo a lot more manageable than Lila. Mickleo could heal status effects. Which I just feel just makes him infinitely more easy to deal with. Whoop. You know what? Yeah, I feel like now might be as good a time as any to just call it a day. So without further ado, I will pop up until tomorrow or the day after, presumably. It's every 1 to 2 days. Today's Wednesday. Yeah, see ya.